Victoria's Premier, Dictator Dan, has put the entire state under lockdown for at least 5 days because there were 16 cases of COVID-19 in Melbourne. Like every one of the past 4 lockdowns, it was done with the bare minimum of notice, in this case about 15 hours. I've been opposed to each and every one of these lockdowns. Even in February 2020, it seemed overblown to me, but I was prepared to be proven wrong, which I have not been. Once again, we are under house arrest by another name. But I must confess that I am perplexed by all this. Many things don't make sense. Why is it that people just keep putting up with it? Why is it that so many want to hear lies? Why is it that small business hasn't revolted? How can Australia have a lower unemployment rate today than it did before COVID-19? Why is it that the science and medical profession are going along with this? Why is it that every profession and industry has gone along with it? Economically, all of this is being paid for with debt and the printing of money. Modern monetary policy says that the government cannot go bankrupt as it creates its own money and it has the entire economy as its reserve currency. In the past, this has always failed. Today we're told it's different, but it ain't. Once confidence goes and the funny money that we're all living off is viewed for what it is, things get very bad. The question is, when will that happen? As Adam Smith said, there is a lot of ruin in a nation. It seems like everyone is so complacent. Collectively, it seems that we enjoy being told what to do and what to think, which is a very feminine way of living. It seems that feminism has had consequences that go beyond simply women having jobs. Our society doesn't want to rock the boat. Instead, it wants to blend in, no matter the cost. I notice nearly all women wear masks, even when it's not required, although to say that this is confined to women would be wrong. Today, men seem to be following the lead of women, conform and do as the authority figure wants. I particularly think of how no professional groups have raised even the slightest concern with the lockdowns or COVID-19 restrictions. Not the unions, not the churches, not any of the professional organisations, not any of the industry groups, all silent and compliant. Everyone, it seems, has lost all sense of proportion. 16 people being sick in a state is not a reason to put 5 million people under virtual house arrest. I did read another reason for the COVID-19 panic, and that was risk management. Since the 1980s, everything has gotten more and more managed and controlled. The idea behind risk management is to minimise risk and then to eliminate risk, to make everything perfectly safe, which is an insane standard. In reality, what it has meant is that risk is feared by management, so it spreads that fear to everyone else. Be afraid, be very afraid of everything. I don't often quote FDR, but the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.